Students, how are you? I hope you all are safe and sound in your sweet home. A very welcome in my online class. Thanks all of your participation. Thank you, my dear student. From the beginning of the class, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Jahanara, Assistant Headmaster, Nishat Jute Adarsh Vidyalay, Tongi, Gazipur. Well, my dear student, today I'm here for class 9. A very important issue actually, it is not for class 9, it is for class 8, 9, 10. A very important matter. So just guess before I starting my class. Dear student, please look at the picture attentively. What do you see? There is a man beside on the overbridge and he is trying to selling something. So just guess about the picture. And there is another picture. There is a man who is carrying something on his head, and there are lots of people around there, and someone also trying to buying something, someone also they are trying to choose something. So this is another aspects here. So I think there is a similarity between the two picture. What do you think? Okay, yes. The first picture we see a straight hooker, and the second picture you also see a straight hooker. So I think you can guess easily. Today I would like to discuss you about a straight hooker. Right. So the first question is come into my mind. I think all of you of my dear students, who is a straight hooker? So I just request all of you, please close your eyes and think about a straight hawker who is a very much familiar in your life. So what do we think? What do we see in our mind? We see a middle-aged person selling something interesting, standing beside the road or a busy place or in front of a market. So a person who sells various things walking from street to street is called a straight hawker. Now, what does he sells in street? We see he sells different types of things, isn't it? Yes. See here, clothes. Street hawkers sometimes sell clothes. Then it's very important and very much interesting for the girls. Ribbon, right? A street hawker is also sell it. And then toys for kids, utensil for women, delicious sweets, and of course, healthy fruits. These are very much common to straight seller. Okay, what does he do to attract the buyers? Actually, we see him just standing in front of a big road or in a busy road or a school or college, and he actually produce some interesting word to attract his seller. And sometimes he follow tricks. Sometimes he makes fun, isn't it? Yes. So we can see he uses various tricks to attract the attention of the buyers. Sometimes he starts singing or even start acting. Sometimes he's funny, but sometimes irritating. Right, we feel sometimes so much irritating. So now the question is, how does he carry his goods? Right, in picture number 1, we can see a straight hawker carries his goods where? Right here, in hand. In picture number 2, we see straight hawker carries his goods where? Absolutely correct, on head. And picture number 3, a straight hawker sells his goods right where? Handcraft, right? So we can say he carries his goods either in hands or in the head and sometimes in handcraft. Now, who is the actually main things or main target of a straight hawker? A straight hawker knows that he can easily cheat a woman and a children, so he is just he target those person who actually are very much innocent, like women, like little kids, little kids. So here he is interested to sell his goods to the women and the children whom he can cheat easily, right? You are? Yes, our women are very much simple and very much innocent. Actually, our kids are also innocent. So whatever they think, whatever they see, they feel it's very good. They don't have any justification here. So just they can want to buy. This is his strategy for his business, own business. Okay. Now the question is, what does he wear especially? Especially in our country, we see that a straight hawker wears a lungi. Sometimes he wears stone shirt or t-shirt, but it is actually differs from country to country. So in our country purpose, we see that a straight hawker sometimes wears funny dress to attract his customer, sometimes use the normal dresses. So sometimes he wears peculiar dresses of different colors, which is attracting. Right. Now the question that I give you three picture and just you think about the theme of the picture, discuss about in pair, and then I just ask you some questions and you try to answer it. I think isn't very difficult, is it? No. Because here in picture number one, you can see that a woman is trying to making something, right? In picture number two, a woman is selling some important things for the girls, that is bangles or ribbons, etc. In picture number three, you see people are buying maybe a toys for their kids. So it's very easy. Why does the straight hawker wear a peculiar dress? What do you think? Right, you are. Some times ago, I discussed with you that a street hawker wear a peculiar dress to attract his customer, so that his customer can go there and buy their necessary things, and he also can cheat them, or he also follow some tricks to entertain them. That's why he actually wear peculiar dresses. Now, how does the street hawker lead his life? Actually, he follows some tricks. Actually, sometimes he cheat people. But why he do it? Why does he do it? Because he wants to lead his life. He wants to maintain his family, isn't it? So a street hawker earns his livelihood by the sweat of his physical labor. This is the answer. A straight hawker do whatever he likes, whatever he can do in his life. Actually, the main motto of his activities is to earn his livelihood or to maintain his family. So, where does he live or how does he lead his life? If you see these three pictures attentively, my dear student, you can easily guess that he leads a very simple place where actually it is not suitable for our good health. In picture number one, we can see it's an unhygienic environment. Picture number two, it is a slum area where lots of people are living there in inhuman life, just an unhuman life here, of course. In picture number three, uh, maybe in one room they share six, seven, or eight, nine people together. So it is totally unhygienic and uncomfortable. So he lives a very miserable life with his family. And he not only cheat or not only follow some tricks to earn his livelihood, sometimes he suffer much, right? Yes, of course. Here, look at the picture. It is the picture of a rainy season. In the rainy season, he suffer much. So not only in the rainy season, I think all of you are agree with me. Not only in the rainy season, in hot summer day, he also suffer much, isn't it? Yes. So during rainy days, he faces great problem to sell his products. And the same way we can say, and during the hot summer day, he also faces problem. Okay. If you want to look at the video, then you can understand something that how can he actually attract his customer. Okay, we will just watch something. In this way, he actually attract his customer. So we need to see it again how actually we need to think actually it's how he could attract his customer. And I think everything, every little thing he actually do to maintain his family, because he has no alternative way to lead his life, to maintain his family well. Now this is a group work for you. If I do not give you a group work, how can I understand that you will learn better? This is a group work. Just discuss 5 minutes. What did you see in sometimes ago? And then write about 4 sentences. Write only 4 sentences about a street hawker whom you have seen before, because of a street hawker is a very common and familiar figure in your day-to-day life. When you come to school, when you leave school to and go to your home, in the roadside, in any busy area, you can meet them every day. Sometimes you buy your necessary product for them, so it is very common to all of you. Now it's time for my evaluation. Okay, my dear student, can you say who's a street hawker? Yes, of course. Yes, you are right. A street hawker is a person who actually sells different things standing in front of a road or busy area. In this way, what sort of man is he? And wherever he's a street hawker seen, you can see him in front of a road. What does he wear? He wears sometimes peculiar dresses as we discuss it. How does he attract the attention of the customer? Sometimes he utters some special words to attract the customer, isn't it? Right. So now, my dear student, I'm very and at the end of my class today. It's very ending situation now. So I give you a homework. Write a paragraph about a straight hawker. This is your homework. Inshallah, when I will take your next class, you will show your homework to me. And thank you, my dear student, to attend my class. I think